Justice Department says it will join the investigation into the controversial police killing of a black man in Columbus, Ohio. 23-year-old Casey Goodson Jr. was his name. He died after a sheriff's deputy shot him on Friday afternoon. Now, Goodson's family says that he was shot in the back at his own home. Authorities say that Goodson refused an order to drop a gun. Jeff Pegues is at the Justice Department with more on this story. Jeff, good morning to you. It's a song that we've heard many, many times, but in this particular case, why are the federal authorities getting involved now?
Well, Gayle, the Justice Department is reviewing the details of this case, which, as you note, are in dispute this morning. But the Goodson family, they want concrete answers as to why the 23-year-old was shot.
My grandson just got shot.
On a call with 911, Casey Goodson's grandmother says her grandson has been shot as he entered their home.
I just heard the gunshots and I would get up and he's laying in the door.
The family says Goodson had just arrived home with sandwiches. Just moments before the shooting, Goodson was spotted by a sheriff's deputy who was working as part of a U.S. Marshals Fugitive Task Force conducting a search for a suspect in the neighborhood. Goodson was not the target of the manhunt. Authorities say Goodson was seen waving a gun as he drove by.
The deputy, at some point after that, he confronted him, and it went badly.
Police claim Goodson then got out of his vehicle and was ordered to drop his gun. And when he failed to comply, the deputy opened fire. Law enforcement has stated at least one person heard that verbal command, and they say a gun was found at the scene. But Goodson family attorney Sean Walton disputes that chain of events, saying no one from Goodson's family heard any confrontation and that the 23-year-old was killed in front of them, including several children.
Casey was executed while walking into his own home. And that's something that, curiously, was left out of the initial statement.
Goodson's family say that they did not see a gun on Casey. They also say he had no criminal record and was a legal gun owner and concealed carry permit holder.
The question that needs to be answered immediately is why was Casey shot? For having a gun when he had every legal right to do so.
In an interview with CNN, Goodson's mother says she feels race played a part in her son's death.
Because of the color of our black man's skin, they're not protected. They become targets instead of somebody that they have to protect.
We are hearing from our Columbus affiliate that the autopsy results are expected to be released sometime this morning. The sheriff's deputy who is accused of firing the fatal shot is a 17-year veteran. He's been identified as Jason Meade. Anthony.
Jeff, thank you very much. So many questions in this case. Can't believe we're looking at this again.
I can't either. It's getting very old. But as you said, there are a lot of questions and a lot because the family says there was no gun. They said he was holding sandwiches. There's a big difference between a sandwich and a gun. I don't know what the police officer saw. And we don't know what even led to the confrontation, really.
No, the bigger picture is this happens disproportionately to black men versus other men, and that's why it keeps coming up.
And the other big question is he was entering his own home.